Dr. Angel Jordan's here today, and I'm going to ask her some questions.
Hey, everybody!
So, Dr. Jordan, you want to tell us a little bit about who you are and why you became a vet and how long you've been a vet and all that good time stuff?
Sure. So, as Deborah said, I'm Dr. Angel Jordan, and I live in Rosebud, Arkansas. And I've been a veterinarian since 2007, so a little over 11 and a half years, and became a veterinarian because that's where my heart and my passion is. Was raised on a farm as a young girl and just always gravitated towards the animals and just made a career out of it.
Okay, so we've known each other 11 and a half years.
We have. Deborah is one of my very original clients, and our friendship has evolved over those 11 and a half years, as a lot of my clients do. They're my friends first, and then they're my clients.
Yes, we are one of the crazy horse clients.
Yeah, and that's okay. That's okay.
Okay, so why did you choose to specialize in horses?
The horses have always been my favorite animal to work with, and I was fortunate enough that my career path allowed me to go that direction. And so there's still days that feel a lot like work, but there's a lot of days that don't.
Okay, so I know a lot of people have, like, some vets, their thing is like lameness, and or others is reproduction or whatever. Would you say you have a specialty area like that, or you just kind of generalize?
No, I wouldn't classify as having a specialty. I do a lot of lameness. I do a lot of repro work, as you well know. Yeah. I'm responsible for several of your horses. Yeah. But I still like the general scope of medicine, and I like the variety of it. You don't get bored if you do everything. So my clientele allows me to do a lot.
That's true. Especially, I call up and go, can rabbits have metabolic disorders?
Yeah, sometimes we dive off into rabbits and guinea pigs and goats, and it's never boring.
Yeah, because horse people tend to be animal people. Okay, so let's see. What is, like, if some young woman, especially because I'm big on young women in STEM, wanted to go become a veterinarian, but they were still, say, a high school 8th grader or maybe a freshman, what advice would you give them as far as classes and kind of what they need to do?
Yeah, my advice then would really plug in anywhere that you can volunteer. If you think maybe just a general mixed animal practitioner is what you want to be, plug in, even if it's volunteering kennels, cleaning kennels at the shelter or at the vet clinic. If you're thinking more horse or large animal, volunteer at a 4-H conference or an FFA convention and just get plugged in and get around what you think you may want to do.
And try it out.
And if at the end of the day you still have a smile on your face and you're ready to do it again, that's great. And some of it's learning what you don't want to do.
Yeah, that is very true. Because I know you brought young women out here before a couple of times, I think. So.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. What is a piece of advice that you wish you could impart to all your clients so that they could have a better experience, I guess, with their horses? What's a one sage piece of advice that you would pass on?
My one piece of advice would be to daily have your hands and your eyes on your horse. And that takes all of 15 seconds. Check the face, check all 4 legs, make sure 2 eyeballs are there and 4 feet are on the ground.
Or 1 in some cases.
I understand that people do go out of town, but even then, have somebody come check your animals once a day, because a major catastrophe can be dealt with when it's minor.
Right. Okay. Okay, do you have any funny story you want to tell about your experience? I'm thinking of one in particular, but
there's been several funny stories that have happened here at Buckthorn Farms. One of my most interesting things I've ever done was work on a zebra, and the noises that animal made I've never heard before in my life. It's like a combination of a horse, donkey, and a camel. All rolled into one. And zebras are very mean, so there's my piece of advice on zebras.
Don't get a zebra, in other words.
Don't get a zebra, no.
Okay, so let's see. Any other final bits and pieces you want to share about being a horse vet? I know there's probably days it's great, and there's some days that are probably sad, and everything in between. But
yeah, for the most part, the days are great. And what I would say as far as my job, if you're not a people person, this is not the job for you, because I have to rely on that owner to tell me about their horse and what their horse has been experiencing. So if you don't communicate well and you're not a people person, this is not the career path for you. However, with that in mind, being an equine practitioner is simply training me to be my true career, which is a Walmart greeter.
Well, thank you for your interview, and we'll go because the horses are now getting nosy about your truck, so we better go.